language are you starting today?
Today I will start with the Node.js. So first of all, I will tell you the basics of all the Node.js and what is the working process of Node.js and all these stuff. So now, before we begin this session, so now let me just introduce myself. Um, just wait for 1 second. I think this is it. Um, okay, just wait 1 minute. Okay, I think someone tried to join the session. No, 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 no. Okay. Actually, I prepared the slides for today's session and I'm trying to find it out where it is. Hmm. Yeah, this is it. Okay, okay, someone is trying to join. Okay, so now let's just start the slides. So, okay, Vignesh, you can turn off your
Yeah, yes,
camera.
sir, I will mute.
Okay, okay, okay. I think you are traveling somewhere. Okay, you will get the recorded class after this session. If you are doing something very important, so they
No,
just
no,
keep.
sir. I'm going to
Okay,
room just now.
okay, okay, okay. So now let's just start the
Okay,
session.
okay, okay.
So now let me introduce myself. My name is Jaideep Bhattacharya, and I'm a full stack modern developer, and I'm a corporate trainer and a freelancer. And I have been working as a corporate trainer for a long time, and recently I just started the freelancing things also. So now that's pretty much about me. And apart from of my work, I love to visit new places and love to traveling. And yeah, that's pretty much about me. So for a quick intro about, so give me all you guys a quick intro about yourself, like what you're doing, and are you pursuing your graduation or working somewhere else? So let me just give a quick intro. So now let's just start with the Sanjay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hello.
हाँ हाँ, please. Okay, anyone can start to intro and uh, start it one by one.
Hey, sir, this is Karan Satilkar over here.
Okay,
Recently, I have pursued my advanced diploma in cybersecurity and I joined the skill Safari full stack developer as
okay,
want to become a AI developer in further. So that's some goals.
okay. Sounds nice. Okay, now start with Vignesh.
So I am
Vigneshwar.
Vignesh.
Yeah.
Sir, I was studying skill safari. Before I'm coming, I was working Tirupur Medical College, ward manager in Tamil Nadu Medical Scheme.
Okay,
After
that's
that, that's all. I'm doing a part-time job and doing a class also.
okay, okay. So in short, major, all of you are pursuing your graduation or something else, and apart from of that, you guys are join the full stack web development course, right? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
But
okay,
I
okay.
didn't completed my graduation. I then I directly
O-
joined this.
okay, you are still pursuing.
Yeah. No, I'm
Okay,
not doing the graduation. As before, I have done information security.
okay, okay, understood. Okay, so now let's just start with the slides. I think people are still joining the classes. I mean, still continuing to join the classes. Okay, now I'm starting the session. So when the topic come about the backend development, so we people have a lot of confusion like for backend development, what kind of language we are going to use and which frameworks we are working on. Okay, so if you are looking in IT field, there is so many language for backend development like PHP and a Node.js, Java, and Ruby. There are so many options for backend development. Okay, but for front end development, we have primarily three scripting languages. Just let me accept all these people. Okay, people are still continuing join the session. Okay, okay. I hope now all people are already joined the session.
So not
Now
yet,
I'm
sir. If you don't mind, can we start the classes by 7:10?
okay, 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 okay. So there are so many languages for backend development. Okay, but when it comes for the front end development, we have primarily three scripting languages and HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And in between of them, HTML is a scripting markup language, and CSS for designing purpose, and JavaScript is a scripting language basically. Okay, and without them, I mean HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, we cannot build our UI. Even you can build UI without using JavaScript, but for making our website more dynamic, more interesting, so we have to use the JavaScript for the front end development. So you guys can see here that we have so many options for the backend development, but for front end development, we still
Sir,
have
we can't see the
only.
screen.
Okay, okay, okay. I just forgot to share the screen. I'm so sorry. Uh, Let me just share the. Are you guys able to see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. So till now, I'm talking about
Sir,
we have so. Huh?
is that
Sorry,
hello?
I'm not. Yes, I'm not getting your
Sir,
voice.
were they recording the video, right?
Yes, I'm recording the video.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You will get the recorded session, okay?
Okay, sir.
Just so as of for now, we got knew that we have so many options for the backend development like PHP, Ruby, Java, and Python. So we have so many options for the backend development language. but it when it comes for the front end development, we have a JavaScript. Okay, and framework for backend development. So if we are look at the frameworks for backend development, again we have so many options like the Express.js, Koa.js, and Happy, and there are so many options available in the market. So, as a developer, when we started learning the backend development course, so we have confusion that what happened if there will no scope for future if we are getting started learning the Node.js, and in future if we haven't any scope, so what would I do? So these are the some basic confusion of the students. So I will tell you one thing. So every frameworks have a basic thing. If you clear your basics, so no framework or no technology can replace you. That's why I'm I'm strongly recommend, please make your basics very strong. So for backend development, when it comes to backend development frameworks like Express.js, so nowadays Express.js are very popular. Maybe up in upcoming 10, in upcoming 2 or 3 years, some new frameworks will popular in the market. So it's a very obvious. So many people are joining. Okay. So these are very obvious that we technologies are introducing, and there are so many frameworks will populate in the market, and we have to grab all those frameworks in order to working as a developer. Okay, so so you have a clear idea that what is what is the language can be
About
used for the backend development and what are the frameworks. So now and in this course we are going to explore the Node.js for the backend development language, and for framework we're gonna use Express.js. Okay, so now coming into the next slide. And so now you guys have maybe have a question that what is Node basically, and let me tell you, Node.js is not a language. Node.js is a runtime environment. Okay, as in my earlier slide, I'm telling you that there are so many backend languages, right? So some people of the JavaScript community, some people of from the JS community, they thought if we are using the front end, if we are using the JavaScript for the front end development, why we would not use the JavaScript as a back end developer, so that we can have the power of as a full stack developer, right? So they use somehow to manage this thing and build the Node.js. Node.js is not a new language. It is a completely JavaScript. Okay. Everything you can find it here totally similar like a JavaScript. It is not different from the JavaScript. Okay. So Node.js is a language. It is a basically runtime environment of JavaScript. Okay. And why your now your maybe you guys have a next question. Why do we use it? We use it for the backend development. Okay. And are Node.js and JavaScript same? Yeah, it is pretty much same, but not at all completely same. Okay, cause in a Node.js with the help of using Node.js we can connect the databases, but as a JavaScript language we cannot have a power to connect the database. Okay, why, sir? Why we cannot use why we cannot connect the database using JavaScript? So let me just come onto this. This one note thing, where it is. Okay.
So what is runtime environment here? It
Okay,
is
okay,
like a
okay.
compiler, right?
I'm just explaining in a second. I'm just explaining it in a second. So let me just first, uh, um, okay, just please be patient 1 more minute. Actually, my tablet pen is not working. Now it's a working now. Okay, I'm just telling you in a second what is runtime environment and all those stuff. Okay, don't know why this happened. Again, why this creates so many problems. Okay, so runtime is a something like a community of JavaScript developer. They thought, why would not we have a something that why would we have not the same language and we can work on for the backend also. So they do one thing. They place the Chrome V8 engine. So Chrome V8 engine is a software which is inside our browser. Okay, so uh, there is a Chrome V8 engine. This thing is basically is inside our browser, and because of this we can have the access of the color and dynamic web pages, uh, everything that you are saw in your computer, like the colorful text, the images and the videos. All this is possible because of the Chrome V8 engine. This is the fantastic thing that is inside our browser, right? Because of this we can able to build our UIs. So the developer of the community of JavaScript developers, they thought, why we would place the same thing, the Chrome V8 engine, to the server side. So they place the same thing in a server side. Okay. So now what it happened that we are able to connect our APIs to the database and all those things like the fetching the data and responding the data. All these things are now possible because of placing this Chrome V8 engine to the server side. Okay. So now why we are calling this runtime environment? Because of this is nothing but this is a JavaScript. We wrote the JavaScript language. I mean, we wrote JavaScript scripting language inside are the inside. Right, for the UI development, right? And now same code can be written and can be connect with the database using the same language. So this is totally possible because of placing this Chrome V8 engine inside the server side. That's why we are calling this a runtime environment. Java's now Node.js is what? Node.js is a runtime environment of JavaScript. Understood? Are you getting my point? Hello? Can anybody give response?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Sir, can
So
you
can
please
you just
repeat this
explain it
server
again?
type? Yeah.
Okay, okay, sure, sure, sure. Okay, there is some technical error. Let me just fix this first. Don't know why this happened right now. Mm, Okay, give me just one more minute. I don't know why this happened. I'm trying to access my browser, but I cannot. Okay, let me just. I'm so sorry for this.
So
Uh,
just refresh your PC.
okay, okay. Now it is. I'm able to get all this. Okay, okay. So now, you guys are asking that explain the same thing again, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
In a easier way. So we can just understand.
Huh? Sorry.
In simple language means.
In simple language, I'm saying. Oh, okay, okay. Just just be a minute. Are you guys able to see my see this screen?
Yeah, sir,
Yes,
but
sir.
it's too low.
Okay. So there are so many communities in a IT field. Okay, if you are access the Stack Overflow, or have you ever visited the Stack Overflow and these kind of website? So you may get so many of communities. Even if you are visited, if you guys visited the GitHub, so you can got there that there are so many communities. Okay, some uh, some free communities over there who are working for something very special. Okay, so if your guys are already know that Mozilla Firefox is a free share source, or you can say open source community. Okay, open source community. So what does all the developers do? I mean, there are no company who run the Mozilla Firefox browser. Okay, so it is based upon on the open source community. So the developers like me or you who are already interested to giving some contribution to making an organization or making something very interesting. So they do work for free. Okay. So as we all know that JavaScript is a open source free community. Okay, I mean, you don't have to pay any money for using the JavaScript or its framework. Correct? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
If your guys are going to use Node.js, you don't have to pay money for using Node.js. Why this is possible? Because of it's totally free and it's a open source. Correct? So for for some reason, I mean, using the JavaScript, we are able to what? We are able to develop the UIs. Understood?
Yes, sir.
We are developed to UIs. So community people who work for the open source, they thought, why would we not have that? Why do not we have something which we can develop or working for the backend development also. Okay, like you guys already know that using JavaScript we are now able to build the UIs. So they thought, why we do not have the same, why we do not use the same JavaScript language and doing the work for our backend development. Okay, So so they do one thing, that they place the Chrome V8 engine to the server side. Okay, so what is, I know that you guys may have the question that, sir, what is the Chrome's V8 engine? Okay, so Chrome V8 engine is a something, I mean, a kind of compiler or software that is inside our web browser. Okay, if we are going, if we guys are using the Chrome browser or the Mozilla Firefox browser, every browser have inside the Chrome V8 engine. Because of that, we are able to see the UIs, the user interface, the colorful text, the images, and the video graphs. All these things are possible because of the Chrome V8 engine. Okay, so the community developer, they think that why would we not place the same Chrome V8 engine to the server side? Okay, they place this thing, they place this thing inside the server side. Okay, okay, again. So they place the same thing. I'm sorry. They place the same thing inside the server side. Are you guys able to understood? Hello. Could anybody respond?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, okay, I think I got some messages. Okay, so now let's move with the next slides. Okay, now let's come to the point. What are the client or client side and what is the server side? Okay, um, so I'm uh, just okay. So I already make the picture of the this thing, client side and server side. So client are the we guys who the guys who are making the request. Like if we want to, access the www.amazon.in. Okay, so we are making the request. So this request is going to the server side, and it's it is fetching from our we are searching something like www.amazon.in slash t-shirts. Okay, so the requests are going to the our server side, and our server side is fetching the data from the database. Okay, so it is fetching the data from the database, and if the requests are matched, if they got the request, so it will send the response. Okay, so it will send the again the response. So this is the basic structure of the client and a server. It is very easy. So you guys are able to understand? Hello.
Yes,
As
sir.
in whatever we put, the server will respond
Ha ha.
or it'll put an error. Not.
Ha ha. Even error if you are getting any error, so server will respond with you 404 error. So basically this is a code, status code. I will tell you what is status code and all these things in upcoming sessions. So now actually we are going to study one by one all these things. Okay, so now let's just move to our next point. So where do we use node, client side or server side? So it is a very obvious that node.js is a server side language, so we are going to use node.js for the server side. Okay, so how node.js uses the javascript? I already told you that how the node.js is using the javascript. So this point is clear. I mean, this point is clear. You guys have.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's move the next point. So what develop? I mean, what developers makes using Node.js? I know that you guys have a question in your mind that so most of the time backend developers are what they are doing using Node.js. So in 90% of the cases they are going to make the APIs. So what is this APIs? I will tell in upcoming session. But for a just brief idea, I can say that APIs are something that using the APIs we are able to connect our backend to our front end. Okay, and it is not just that we are going to build APIs just only for web application. This APIs thing, this APIs, all the APIs are able to used by the Android, iOS, and the web application. Even the desktop application can use the APIs. Okay, so so your doubts are clear now.
Yes.
Okay. Now come to the next slide, scripting with the command line. So I will tell the what is scripting. I mean how to use the command line and all this stuff. But let me just download the Node and npm packages for the uh, writing the command line codes.
Sir,
Okay.
can you move
So
to the previous slide, sir?
sorry.
Can you move to the previous slide once again, sir?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Sir,
Huh.
uh, in third point you said Node.js uses JavaScript.
Ha ha.
The, you said the creators uh, compiled that engine in server side, right?
Right.
Uh, so uh, so Node.js is roughly we can say it is a server with that V8 engine, right?
Right. Right.
So that is Node.js.
Yes, yes. That's why we are calling this the runtime environment of JavaScript,
Okay,
right?
okay,
This is a runtime basically. Node.js is nothing else but the runtime of the JavaScript.
okay, sir. What is the compiler name, sir? Uh,
Compiler, I mean, kind of, I'm saying that kind of compiler, not completely compiler. Because Chrome's V8 engine is very useful. Like whatever we see, the colors and all those things, it is because of the Chrome's V8 engine. Okay, and do you know that, guys, that the browser is a like miraculous thing in this generation? Why I'm saying this? Because of this browser thing, we are able to show our imagination in our screens. Like if we are typing anything else, like if we are seeing our just the main page, or if I am just writing the um, amazon dot in, okay, amazon.in. So all these things, these fancy colors, all this is possible because of the chrome v8 engine. So whatever we request, or whatever we are writing, the code inside are the Visual Studio Code. When it comes to compiled, I mean, when it comes to just going to live, so our browser is just interpret everything, the css file, the html file, and the javascript file. And after that, after interpreting all those files, I mean the html files, the css files, and the javascript file, so after that they gives the result. And result will be the colorful text, the stylish the navigation bar, and the main page and the footer side, everything is showing these colors, these coloring things showing because of this chrome v8 engine. if if just imagine, if I am just going to delete the css file, how this website will look like. Even you do not want to visit this website if we are going to remove the css file. And this css file is able to readable form because of this chrome v8 engine. So because of this I am saying it is a kind of compiler. So basically compiler is used to compiling the things. It is also I mean compiling the whole thing, right? The compiling the scripting languages like html and css, the designing stuff, and the javascript. So it is a really it is a even it have a greater position than the uh, a compiler. But in a general term you can say it is a compiler, or for exact meaning you can say it is an interpreter. Now now you're hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Now you cleared the doubt. I mean, you have any doubt now?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, you guys have the Node.js in your system.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everyone has the Node.js.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I'm sharing the one thing. If anyone don't have the um, node, so you you have to do this simple one thing, that you have to visit the
அது சின்னதா தான்
node
இருக்கு. நீங்க
dot
நினைக்கிறீங்க அப்படியே படம் எடுக்கலாம்.
hello. Please mute your mic. Gotham money. Gotham Money, please mute your mic.
So you can mute out because it's
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. Now, you just have to write node, and the first link that will appear, just go with that and download the LTS version. Okay, and the installation part is very simple. You just
So
have to
what is the
click
difference between LTS and the current one?
the current version. As I already told you that Node.js is a open source community. It means that you don't have to pay the money for using Node.js. Okay, so the developers, the community developers who are working on a certain features, who are developing certain features, so it is just ongoing process. I mean, it is still are in developing phase. Okay, so if you are I mean, if you are installed the current version, so you may get, you may got some bugs. And
Okay,
LTS version is a just a one version previous. I mean, one previous version. So it is a LTS, long term supportive version.
okay. So current version is in vulnerable time.
Yes, yes. It is a it is in developing phase.
Okay.
That okay. Okay, just hold on 1 second. I'm just coming back. Just I have one important call. Okay. Hi all. I'm sorry for this interruption. Okay, now just come back to our things. Okay, so LTS is a long-term supportive version, so you can download the LTS version. Okay, and after the completion of course, I will tell you, I will tell you the most secretive part, which is even you guys can participate in a open source community. And this open source community, I mean, have you guys ever heard about the GSOC, Google Summer of Code?
No.
No, sir. No,
So
sir.
Google
you, yes, some of may you have aware of it. So Google Summer of Code is a place where you can participate the global communities, the global application communities like Mozilla Firefox, Chrome browser, even so many renowned applications, I mean renowned software communities over there. So you can participate over there. Okay, but this is not a part of our course, so I will tell all these kind of process later on. Okay, and so now let's just continue the class. I was telling you guys that how to download the Node.js part, and after that, after downloading the Node.js, uh, along with that, the npm is also downloaded along with your Node.js. You don't have to download the npm separately. Okay. So if you are just already downloaded, you just have to check node and hyphen v. So it will tell you the version of your node. So it is here, it is showing the 18.13.0. And I was telling you that what is the command line bar of Node.js. Actually, just come on to the PPT. So a script command line, what is the command line in Node.js? Okay, you just have to type the node and enter. So you will get this arrow kind of thing. Okay, so this is nothing but this is the command line. So whatever you can write console.log, and you can see like um, and it is showing you it is showing you skill safari. And you guys may notice over here it is giving a undefined. So why it is giving the undefined? You guys may have question. Even I have a question with you guys. If I come on to our browser, okay, and if we are going to write the console thing in our browser, so what it gives us, let's say hello world. Okay, if I hit enter, I'm getting the hello world, but along with that I also got the undefined. Why this undefined is pop up? Are you guys able to explain this? Okay, let me tell you. So console.log is basically printing the thing that we are writing over here, hello world. But we are not returning anything. We are just printing. We are not returning. That's why it is giving us undefined. Okay. So this is the reason behind why this is giving undefined. Now let's come
So
into our
WhatsApp we are
slide.
not returning. What?
Hmm.
We are just printing it.
Yes,
Uh, the returning in the sense means uh,
returning means if your guys already worked with the JavaScript part. So if we write any function, okay,
y-
so we have a return statement. Return statement means we want our program return to the main initial point where it was started.
uh,
So it can be defined with the return statement. Okay, but in case of console log, we are not returning anything. We just printing console.log. Okay, so it is just printing the masses, the skill safari, nothing else. That's why it is giving the undefined. Are you getting my point?
yes, sir. Actually, I'm aware of what return statement. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but exactly how it is undefined one.
Uh, that's the thing that I'm explaining you. Okay, let me just, I mean, I will show you just in a minute. Okay, let's just open, first of all, let's just, I have to make a folder. Okay, Okay, I'm going to open my VS Code, then I will show you in just a second. So let's just naming this file as a hello.html. I'm doing this because of I want to show you. Okay, so let's just write script. So I'm taking just one example over here, like I'm just writing here console.log. Okay, console.log. So now in my first example, I'm just simply printing the thing like hello world. Okay, hello world. Now if I am open this with the live server and inspect the browser. So here you got the line that hello world, but it is not showing over here the undefined. It is because of our live server statement. Okay, it is not showing. I'm so sorry for this, but using live server extension, it is not showing the undefined statement. But if you are writing the same thing over in this browser console, you will get the undefined. Okay. So I'm just showing you the returning statement. Okay. Let's just say function, uh, function, let's say uh, unknown, unknown. Because of I don't know, I'm very confused to naming this function. Okay, so I'm just defining the function. Okay, in order to execute this function, we have to initialize it. Okay, and how we can initialize? We can initialize it like this way. Okay, now it is now initialized. Huh? So now let's just here I'm writing return. I'm just returning the x into x. I just want to square off the number, and in order to square the number, I'm just receiving it like the data. Okay, and how we how I will grab this data by passing the argument, and how we can pass the argument. Now let's just write first of all define the data type like where num equal to 5.
Where spelling so
Yes, where num equals to 5. Okay, and I want to pass this thing from here. Okay, so what I'm doing here, that I'm just defining the where thing over here, the data type, and then I pass this num over this function initialization statement. This is function initialization statement. Okay, and here I am defining the function, and this num is can be received by this parameter. This is called the parameter. Okay, this data is over here as a parameter, and it accept this num values, and here it is calculating x into x, means this data comes to here data into data, and it will do what? It will just return the things. Return mean what? It will throw where it has been initialized, mean it will throw an over here. This is the initialization point, right? Are you getting my point? This
so
is the this is the initialization point of this function, this unknown, right or not? So this return statement will thrown up by program over here. So let me just show you. First of all, in order to get this, we have to write console.log. Okay. So now let's just open the live server. So I'm just asking with you guys what you assume, what data will be shown over here. Will it throw the error? Will it gives the 25, or what this program will do?
Sorry, X is undefined.
Undefined why?
Sorry, X is not defined here. In
X
line
is
number
not.
14, we return X into X, but we're
Yes, yes,
getting
yes.
parameter as data. Instead of X
Okay,
into X, we
okay.
should put data into
Okay,
data.
okay, 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 okay. Yes, yes, yes. You are correct, correct, correct. So we have to write the X over here. Okay. Yes, you are correct. I'm so sorry for this. Actually, I just forgot to write the uh, X over here, and in my mind, I was thinking about the data. Okay. So now let's just come into the our browser and see what it does. Now you can see over here it is giving us the 25. Okay, and how this 25 is giving, it is because of this return statement over here. It is returning the x into x. Means what? It is returning the value of this to this unknown function, and it come back to the initialization point where it has been originated. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this is the basically when we are dealing with the Node.js, our extension is not something different, but our file extension will be the JS. Okay. So let me just show you. Okay. First of all, we have to rename this. And like whatever you type over here, uh, it is it is a Node.js file, and the extension is the similar the JS. Okay, like hello world. Now let's open the terminal. So you guys can see over here it is giving us hello world. Okay, and it is why it is because of the JS extension over here. So in a Node.js, we are going to use the JS extension. Okay, this is not something different. Uh, as I told you guys that the JavaScript and Node.js is the completely same. Okay, so its extension is also the same. Just 1 minute. Okay, I already show you guys that this is your first uh, first syntax in a Node.js, and Node.js in a JavaScript is totally same. So I know that you guys are not feel any difference, and it's really be awkward that learning a new language and didn't get anything new. I know that it's a very quite obvious, but it is because of how the Node.js is built. Okay, so I know that so in if you are open some of the tutorials in YouTube or somewhere else, or if you are guys uh, getting the lectures in your college, then you also got this thing that people are starting with the APIs and starting with uh, the new frameworks like Koa.js or Happy or Express.js. So they are totally correct. They it's not that they are teaching you wrong way. The thing is, students are quite disciplined uh, to getting the syntaxes like how is the data type, and what is the conditional statement, how can we write. So all these are things are not being taught in Node.js lectures, cause people are already assume that you already know about the JavaScript part. Okay, so the same things are happen in the Node.js. So I'm going to ask some question and also show you some part of the JavaScript. Okay, I mean some topic of the JavaScript. If I am writing five 5 into 5, so what do you expect, guys? What it will give you? Or is it the correct syntaxes to write inside a JavaScript file? I will tell you. It is. Huh. Do you want to say something? Hello. Okay. So it will give a 25 value. Okay. And it is a totally valid JavaScript syntax. It has nothing wrong. So let's just see what it will give us. Mm, what happened?
We are not printing it anywhere. So
Okay, okay. So I just forget to write the console thing. Now it should it should printing the 5 into 5 value. Let's try one more time. Yes, it is printing 25, and that is a totally valid JavaScript syntaxes. Even I'm just want to elaborate you that if you're writing in between of the parentheses anything, so it will uh, correct syntax for JavaScript. Okay, so in JavaScript we have so many data types like integer, boolean, and float. And JavaScript is a so mature language that whatever you write, whatever you write, it will it will detect automatically. Like if I am writing 1.234, okay. So in other languages, it may be it is not may allowed you, okay. Like if you are writing, if you are already familiar with the C or C++, so it will not allow you to writing like this way, okay. But JavaScript is a so much mature language that it will allow you to write like this way. It will automatically detect that whether it is a float or whether it is a bool or it is a integer. It will automatically detect. Okay. So primarily we have some data type, and we uh, data type and along with some restrictions. And if we write the data, the var, the data type of typing var, like uh, name, let's say um, let's say Rahul, okay. So it is a global data type. Global means it has the it has the access point of throughout this file, this hello.js file, okay. Let me show you one thing. Let's just say I'm just defining a function, okay. Function uh, function fun, okay. And here I'm just changing name by Rahul to uh, Ram, maybe. And I'm doing what? I'm just returning the name. Okay, it is name is deprecated. Okay, this this variable name is deprecated. Okay, it means we are not allowed to use the variable name like name. So let me just clear one more example. I mean, clear one more. I mean, concept with some other example. Like if I am just going to change this name, okay. So it will allow me like Ram. If I am writing Ram, let's just see what it gives us. Okay, I'm just mistake the syntax. That's why it is showing the error. Now let's just try on one more time. It is showing here as a RAM, right? And this is why, because of the var keyword is a global variable declaration. Okay, so we can change the this data type if we are already defined the declaration where like name. We can again redefine the name variable again. So where is a very kind keyword, and it will allow you to uh, change the variable name. Understood? But we have some other keyword like let and const. So these keywords are more stricter than the uh, where keyword. And where keyword is a global scope keyword, and let and war is a block scope. So what is this thing? I will let you know just in a minute. uh, just give me 1 minute. Okay, so let's just say i'm just writing um, I'm here writing function sum, let num equals to 4. Okay, and return of num into num. I'm here going to console this function like this way, console.log. Okay, and I'm here trying to one more thing, that I'm just trying to access the num variable, console dot log the num variable. So what do you expect, guys? Hello, can anybody answer this?
Sir, first
Hey,
undefined.
Sorry.
Rendavathu enna bro?
Sir, first one undefined, second one
Second
16.
one 60.
Yes, and why this is?
Because in line number 2, we declare let inside a function. It is not a global variable.
Right. Is a block scope.
Bro, யார் bro நீ எல்லாமே தெரிஞ்சு வச்சிருக்க?
Okay, it's a block scope, and yeah, you guys answer correct. Yeah, it is showing here the error on line number 5. And const is more stricter than this. When we declare the const data type, so we have to initialize it where we defined it. Even we are not, even in a case of let variable, if I am defining like this, let num5, and after that if I am going to write num equal to 4 and doing the console.log and printing the num, so it will print the value of num, which is 4. Let's say Yeah, it is showing the 4. Okay, but it is not the case with the const. If I define the const like this, const num, so we cannot do like num equals to 8. It is showing here with the red line. Const declaration must be initialized. It is showing over here. It means we have to initialize where it is declared, right? So this is the basic thing of the JavaScript, or you can say the Node.js. So it is totally the same thing. Okay. And one more important thing, you may guys got some uh, some even some function can be passed inside a function as a parameter in Node.js. I'm just showing in just in a minute. Like uh, if I'm writing console, okay, if I'm writing console.log, whatever we write inside this hello world, let's say. So console is what? Console is a global module. Okay. So we should have a very clear cut idea about the course. So basically, I'm just talking about the course. Let me just write it. So basically, uh, when we want to connect our application with the database. Okay. Actually, I'm not habituated with this pen tablet. Actually, I was using a different one. That's why every time I just make the mistake with this. Okay, now actually I have a two pen tablets, and the regular pen tablets that I was using it, that was taken by my one of my friend, and now the new pen tab are pretty much strange to use it. Okay, so now let's I was talking about the codes. So codes are used to connect the application and the databases. So what is basically codes? Codes are used like whenever we want to use some external modules or external files. So that time we are using codes. Okay. And some of the global codes are like the modules that we don't have to require separately, or we don't have to import it separately. So those are the global modules, like uh, the console and the directory file. So these are the global modules. Some of the more global modules are available. We have to take the reference of the documentation. But
Hello, voice
whenever,
broken, sir.
sorry,
Your voice is broke,
okay.
not clear, sir.
Now is it clear?
Yes, bro.
Okay, okay. So I'm saying this, all these are the global modules. Okay. So console and the directory. So these are the global modules. We don't have to explicitly say our editor to import this these modules. Please mute your voice. Who is in? Okay, okay. I mute this person. Okay, I was in the OneNote. Okay, I'm saying like when you are importing the fs module. Fs is a file system module, or any other module. You have to explicitly say this, that you have to import the those modules. Okay. Likewise, I'm showing you guys that in case of this, in case of the hello.js file, I'm writing the console.log. It is not required to include any module. Okay, so uh, let's just write any other, any other module, like let's say const http require http. Okay, so http is a module. I just show you guys. If you are come to the uh, let's just say node only. So if we are going to the documentation, and let's come to the here. Here you can see so many of modules like cluster, console, crypto, DNS, and here is the HTTP module. Okay. So this is the documentation of the Node.js, and you got these things like destroy, free sockets. So these are the inbuilt functions of the HTTP. So I'm showing over here how to use it. So let's just say HTTP dot create server. Okay. So create server is a function which takes another function as a callback. Okay. And it have the parameter of request and response. You can write it here anything, but initially I am just writing like this way so that you can have a clear idea. Okay. And after this we have to listening our server somewhere. So let's just say 4500 our port will be listened in this section. And here we can do one thing. Let's say response dot write write table, response dot write, I think. Hello amazing amazing people, right? And along with that, we also have to say our node application that it should be end. Okay. So this is our the first program, and using this you guys can see over here that uh, including the HTTP module, we have to explicitly mention over here requiring the HTTP. Okay, but this is not the case with the console. Why? Because of console is a global module, and this HTTP is not a global module. That's why we have to require this. So now let's just start the application by writing this. Okay, so I'm just started my port on 4500. So let's just come our browser and let's just check localhost 4500. So you guys can see over here. Hello, amazing people. Are you guys able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And how this is possible? This is because of this HTTP module. And how I'm including this file, I have to explicitly tell uh, our VS Code to include this module. Okay, so this is not a global module, and this is a course thing. Course means what? We have to include something or we have to connect something. In order to connect or in order to include something, we have to explicitly mention something. Okay, so this is this thing. Okay, so this is for the today's classes. I know, um, I know that this is too much, but for upcoming session we are going to explore some more new things. Okay, thank you so much, guys. So we'll see you on tomorrow on the
So
same
while
time.
we making an API, can we make our API with a talkback function?
Sorry.
I'm saying with APIs, can we create an digitalized callback assistant as in?
Yeah. Yes, we can. Why not? Okay, uh, we are not still make the APIs cause this is just the first lecture, and in upcoming session we are going to talk more about the APIs. And when we are working with the Node.js in a 99% of the time we are going to use the APIs. Okay, so
So do we have the
someone,
backend projects also with this?
yeah, sure. We are going to make big projects. I mean, we have the two big project. The first one is movie recommendation, and the second one is the a shopping cart website APIs, maybe. Or as you guys are being saying that what we would going to build. Okay, someone is messaging here. Usually class starts at 8 p.m. So
Fine.
can you guys somehow manage to start with the 7 p.m.?
So
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so majority is
so can
majority
we
is
get your contact so we can just
yeah, sure,
share
sure.
our error with it?
Yeah, sure. So I'm writing my contact number over here. So anytime if you got some sorry, your voice is breaking. Karan.
So sorry for the glitch. My
Okay,
mom was
okay.
talking.
It's okay.
Sir, can we create the WhatsApp group for backend class, sir?
Yeah, sure, sure.
So
I'm
we just
just
add
dropping
you
my
that so
yes.
we can just share our doubts and all so
So
we
we
can
can
get
get this
clear.
Ramden.
Okay, okay. I'm just dropping my number, so please add me, okay? Okay. Okay, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Sir, I have a doubt. Will you upload this recording session on that same YouTube channel?
Okay, no, actually, I will provide the same thing with the sir, and then you will got this video lecture, okay, soon.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Bye.